Hey guys, I went live before I brought myself up. Let's see. Yeah. If anybody comes in here, chats for a minute. Give it a few minutes. Shows two. That means me and somebody else. Jerry Holly, how you doing, brother? How's the boss doing? Thought I'd get in here, and I had a few questions. And this chat, my StreamYard is not working correctly. Well, hey, buddy, we're praying for y'all. The last word I got, she was talking and stuff, and we're still praying. And Jill and Bryson at Troubadour, they've been praying, and we've been talking amongst each other and about praying for y'all. And our Epic Adventure prayed on their live stream last night. So I thought that was really good and nice of them to do. But you know, we can't be with you physically, but we're with you spiritually. So if you guys need anything, all you guys got to do is let us know. Hey, our Epic Adventure and Skunk Water, and who else we got in here? I just got on here. I have found out it's real good if I have a question to get everybody together and have a powwow. And my StreamYard hadn't been working. I don't know how many of you guys know, but starting Tuesday night at 9:30 Eastern, we start our regular Tuesday night video raid live stream. We'll be doing it every Tuesday night, 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern time. So can't wait for that. Will do, Jerry. We'll tell everybody that you came by and wanted to pass along that your thanks to everybody. But that's one thing I've learned no longer than I've been in this community is that it is a strong bonded community. It was a pleasant surprise when I got in here to see. I've said this several times before, but I always imagined YouTube being one against the world. Never imagined it being a family of people together. So, but our Epic Adventure. Hey, buddy, you want to come up here with us, or have you got time? Oh, hey, Shelly. I forget some people work still working. I work too, been working all morning, but being self-employed, I forget that other people actually have to leave their home to go, and so I forget about that. But I love you being here too, Shelly. You're the boss anyway, right? You're keeping that. You're the brains of that operation, right? I have been doing, and I'm gonna have some video on it in a few days. I've been kidding everybody that I have been working on yes ma'am projects And the video may be Yes Ma'am Part 1, Yes Ma'am Part 2. And actually, yesterday and today, I have started Yes Ma'am Part 3. So I don't know. It's just we're remodeling our kitchen, if that explains anything. Hey, meant to be RVing. I just love getting in here, hanging out with you guys, and I learn so much when I'm in here. I have been, for those that don't know, I mentioned it a while ago, but Daydream starts this coming Tuesday night with our weekly live stream at on Tuesday night, 9:30 to 10:30 Eastern time. And so, in getting ready for the weekly live stream that we're going to start, I was trying to schedule the next one, which is tomorrow. And the time clock on my StreamYard is in five, like it's either 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. It won't let you do a time. I don't know. I've actually opened it in another window and it still does it. So I don't know. Tom Girl City is a new subscriber of ours and us to them. And glad to have you in here. We carry what I call the Blue Odyssey or Blue Wave Odyssey rules, and other channels follow the same rules. You're more than welcome to find you some new friends. We just keep it on the low down on the chat. You know, we don't want you subbing somebody just because they subbed you. So, look, find somebody. If you do, come back, just say, hey, just make sure you watch the video and do it right. That's all we ask. We're not hard. We're not picky. We want to grow. We wouldn't be doing live streams if we didn't want to help our channel. And a lot of you guys, when y'all come, y'all want to learn and grow y'all's channel. We understand that too. So, but anyway, when I do these during the day live streams, I want y'all to benefit too, but I'm here to learn because most of you guys know more than I do. Meant to be RVing, I've been busy sending out stickers. I seen where y'all said y'all had gotten y'all's, and I want to say that I have learned so much with this sticker thing after the fact. So when I get my new stickers, when I get rid of these 500, I've done got a lot of new ideas about the new ones. So I'm looking forward to that. And I'm going to do something different. None of my stickers will be the same. So every time I order stickers, we can actually do another send out to everybody. It don't matter to me. We're doing it for fun. It's a great way to keep us all connected, and they're not very expensive. Hey, Unpaved Explorer, we're new friends of each other too. I think it was yesterday or the day before. But we're just here learning today. If anybody has a clue as to why my StreamYard is messed up, that would be a lot of help to me. And my question was again, thank you, Unpaved Explorer. My question again was, when I go to schedule a broadcast for say like tomorrow night, I want to schedule it for 9:30 Eastern. It don't give me that option. When I hit the time slot, it only does, like I say, in 0, 5, 10, 15, 20. I don't know why it's doing that. Am I doing something wrong? It's set up for Central Time, so I know I got to back it up an hour. But when I try to punch in the button, the autofill buttons won't let me, and it won't let me manually do it. So, yeah, I see meant to be RVing. You're going to do the same thing. I think it's a great idea. I think it's just like growing with your videos. Every year they should get better and different, and it keeps people coming. And two, if I send you a sticker this year and you show it to everybody, that's great. But if I don't get a new sticker, I haven't got nothing to send you, and that sticker is a reminder to the world. Say, hey, they're the channel. They dream about nice things when everybody shows their stickers. And so every time you get a new sticker, send everybody a new sticker, and guess what? You get more airtime. So I'm a business owner, so I think about all that kind of stuff, and I think about the monotony of being the same. You never want to be the same, different. The actors and actresses, they say there's no such thing as bad publicity because their name gets thrown out there. If you're self-employed, I look at that a little different. I don't want bad publicity, but I'll take all the free publicity I can get. But anyway, who else we got in here? Linda Barker, Our Crazy RV Life, Tom Girl City, I'll mention them. Our Epic RV Adventure, Van Life with Jenna Payne, Unpaid Explorer had to leave. He may still be in here, but he had to leave. And another thing I want to talk about, some of y'all may know about, and Steve Turtle turned me on to this, and I am loving it. I have never made my own thumbnails. And so I had a program to do video, but I didn't have anything to do thumbnails. And Steve Turtle turned me on to Canva. I think it's what it's called, Canva. And man, I'm liking that, and it's free. So when I do my new live stream, it'll have the thumbnail on it, new thumbnail. Our Epic Adventure, it's easy. It's daydreamaboutnicethings@gmail.com. I tell you what I will do. I'll do that right now. There you go. I got it on the screen. What it was, the reason we didn't have that listed is, and if you'll ever notice on our channel, it shows that we started this channel a long time ago. We didn't. We actually started a personal channel just to watch videos. And when we started Daydream, we just added a channel. And so it's showing the Gary Heartline start date, not the Daydream start date. So the Daydream start date is officially when we loaded our first video. So and wow, we have been blessed. We are fastly approaching. I'm hoping by tomorrow night we will have broke our 500 mark, and that will be, I think I posted one video, maybe two before Christmas, and so then I left and went to Uganda. So mainly we're a 2020 YouTube channel. Very few, like I say, 2 videos prior to Christmas is all we had. So I was trying to read over some stuff. If I miss something, guys, it's tough running this, and I'm still learning. Our new Tuesday night lineup is going to be different than this. When I do one during the day, it's just going to be for fun, hanging out, trying to learn some stuff. But if you hadn't tried out Canva, that's going to be good. And StreamYard is what I'm going to use. It's free. I've just got to figure out the timing situation. So if any of y'all can help me figure that out, that would be cool. And it may just be something mine's doing. I don't know. But anyway, the Tuesday night live stream, every Tuesday night will be about video raid. We'll raid somebody's video and try to promote another channel. Hopefully, and I'm having a hard time getting everything worked out for this Tuesday night, but I've got some exciting stuff coming up in March. We got some exciting people going to be on co-hosting with us. So that's going to be fun. Got some really good talent coming up through the next few weeks in March. While I got Our Crazy RV Life, I'm trying to schedule my tomorrow night live stream. And everything worked. But when I go down and I click schedule, I click the date. When I go over to the time, it only lets me pick a 5 hour increment. It's either 00, 0 or 5, 10, 15, 20. Have you guys had that issue before? And do you know what I can do to fix that? I've actually opened it in 2 different windows and it's doing the same thing. Like I need to schedule it for 8:30 Central Time and it won't let me. It don't give me that option. Sorry guys, I have hearing aids and sometimes they'll start squealing. Another thing that I was going to mention to you guys, if you guys are wanting to do live stream on your phone and you don't have 1,000 subscribers, Beyond Beauty 3 hooked us up on her channel the other day with a new app called Prism Live. It's Prism. Let me pull it up right here. Prism Live. An app on your phone. It don't matter how many subscribers you got. You can go live through YouTube on your phone. So if any of you guys don't have that. All right. Okay. I'll try that. I wonder if it will knock me out if I pull up another screen. Anyway, I'll try that in a little bit. I'm afraid to pull up another screen while I got this one going. I don't know if that will mess me up. But, so who all has came in here? Justin and Christina. Hey guys, we are talking Canva and StreamYard and whatever y'all want to talk about. Our crazy RV life has been helping me. I've had issues with not letting me pick my time for our scheduled live stream on Tuesday night. It's 5-hour increments. It's not letting me pick 8:30 Central Time. So we're working on that. I am tickled to death, guys, to have 8 people in here in the middle of the day just talking. I lost my clock. Oh, it's 2:43 Central Time. So that's not bad. I'm really looking forward to tomorrow night, though, guys. It's not our first live stream. It's not our first video raid live. It is our first time in our what will be our regular time slot on Tuesday nights. 8:30 Central, 9:30 Eastern. You guys come out. It'll be fun. Tomorrow night, I am still trying to put it all together because I didn't know about this until a couple of days ago that we was going to be able to get a spot. One thing we did not want to do in talking with Blue Wave and Jerry and all them, we did not want to cover over any of our guys in our community, our ladies. We didn't want to cover over anybody. We didn't want to go over anybody. So, good deal. Our crazy RV life. I will do that. If I can't get that figured out, I will email you. I appreciate the help. But, and for anybody that just come in, if I have not talked to you about a sticker and you want one, I have our email address scrolling across the bottom. It's easy to remember. It's our channel name at gmail.com. I have plenty, so I don't see running out in the near future. I have about 5, well, I ordered 500, so I probably still got 490. I've sent out several. I sent out several yesterday and several today. So, and like I said, we're going to get new ones every time we order. So there'll be a different design or somewhat different every time. I know they're going to be bigger the next one. So, if you're going to have every season, you'll have to get this one too. So, but anyway, so Canva, I got some pretty good thumbnails made up for some future shows. I'm going to have to come up with me some kind of thumbnail, I guess, for when it's just me and when we don't have guests. And so I'm going to have to work on that. But man, that's easy. It was easier to learn, and I still haven't figured it all out, but it was probably easier to learn than the program I use for video editing. I'll tell y'all a story. I am not a video technical internet guru. When we started one of our businesses, our inflatable business, it cost a lot of money to get somebody to develop a website because that was all new. That's been 18 years ago, probably somewhere along in there, 20 years ago. And so I got online. I had some friends that were sort of doing some, and I got online. I ordered me some HTML books. Any of you guys know what that is? So I ordered me or bought me one at the bookstore. It was about that thick. It was sort of a dummy's guide to HTML, and it give you uh, things like if you wanted to make it do this, well, it would give you the code, or if you want to do this. Well, I learned how to modify those codes. Well, then somebody said, hey, get on a website that you really like and copy their codes and then modify it to fit what you want to do. So I started playing with adjusting sizes and adjusting colors. And that's how our first website that we kept for about 8 years, that's how we done it. I designed it. Of course, it wasn't nothing fancy like what we have now, but we pay a company a lot of money to do it now. But we're bigger. We got more money to do stuff like that. But anyway, that's how it started. And the new company that we bought just a couple months ago, it's totally separate kind of business. But when we bought that company, I did buy the website name, but we are not selling a product that we're going to ship. So we're a retail. I have 11 stores. So we're mainly walk-in. But we wanted the access, customers to have access to us. And so I thought, what better way than Facebook? So I secured the website name in case that changes down the road. But our Facebook page, man, that's about every other few days I am answering questions. And so that's how we're going to run ours. The new company is strictly Facebook. Facebook nearly got now where you can actually swap money and we could actually send product. It wouldn't be like a big long list, but that's not where we want to go with that business anyway. Justin, yeah, that's the only issue, and I only discovered that issue this morning. I was trying to schedule it so it would pop up on YouTube so everybody would know that we were going to be on tomorrow night. I was waiting. I waited a day because I thought I had a co-host going to be with us, and I was going to do the thumbnail a little different. But I'm going to just plan on now not having a co-host. I didn't know it was short notice, and there was so much going on that I just hadn't got everything put together just exactly right. But I do have a bunch of good people lined up for later in the month, so that should be fun. Let's see. Anybody new come in? Justin? So does everybody, who all does live? If you do a live, I think about everybody does. If you do a live stream, just type something in to let me know, an L or something, LV or something. Let me know that you do live. I think about everybody in here does live. Did we lose everybody? There we go. Our crazy life. I know Justin them does. Our epic RV adventure. I know they do. I was looking down through the list. Okay, so on our epic RV adventure, I have just discovered TubeBuddy today. I have it on my phone. Can you get it online? I mean, so I'll have it on my Mac. And is it easier to use than Canva? See you, Justin. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Ease is relative. I say that all the time. Is it fairly easy to learn? The Canva, let me see right here. Yeah, the Canva, when I started it, I mean, it took me a minute to figure out how to upload my own photo. But once I got that figured out, it wasn't too bad. And then when I hit text, it gave me a text design that I could use. All right. Talk to you later, our crazy RV life. And I may be emailing you if I can't figure it out. But that's easy to learn, and you have the whole video to pick your picture. So what you're saying is you can snapshot a picture off of a video. If you're doing videos, if you're doing live, I guess you can upload a picture like you can on Canva. Now, so yay from a alternative live in. I didn't understand that. I keep wanting to say skunk pump, but okay, you can still upload pictures. Okay. That's good. I may have to check that out. I've seen a lot of people using the what was that? TubeBuddy. Yeah. I've seen a lot of people using that and posting up goals that they had reached. But I had never used it, and today I just pulled up the app. I just happened to see it. I got you. So you used a separate picture for your premiere tonight. Yeah. I noticed a lot of people does that because I'll see a lot of thumbnail pictures, and when I watch the video, I'm like, where was that picture? So I didn't, I guess they do it for attention. And it's probably not a bad idea. But especially, I guess, if you're doing like a trademark, like, you know, like a couple, you know, standing there and has a good picture, and you want to use that so everybody know who you are. All right, we don't have to stay on very long. It's just we've been on about 29 minutes, and we're about to lose people. We're down to me and you, Shelly. We've run everybody off. Which in the middle of the day, I guess you can't expect very many people to be here. I guess we could talk about everybody else since they're all gone. Trying to read, keep up. Yeah, there you go. I went over to Slow Momentum's live, and I wasn't going to come on because he was up. And I went over there for about 5 minutes, and they having issues. And I guess it was probably 10 minutes. And they never did get it fixed, and they were still loading. I don't know if his phone died or what happened. So I thought, well, he's probably out of reach, or his phone battery died, and I needed, if I was going to get on and do this before we got too late in the day and everybody started to get on. It won't be long, I guess. Slow Momentum will have to do the lineup for tonight if he's still doing that. I am looking forward to having a regular schedule on Tuesday night. So I'm still probably going to do some of these to talk about different things, but might not do a whole lot of them. But the meant to be RV, and I'm here working but listening. Good deal. Good deal. So it must not count me. I thought it counted me. So it's me and you, me and Meant to Be RVing, and our Epic RV Adventure. So there's 3 of us. Man, we could talk up a good conversation. Who can we talk about today? It'd be like the barber shop. Where 2 or more are gathered, more conversation is to be had. Right? I don't think that's how it's wrote in the Bible. Yeah, we've been wanting a spot. I was waiting until we got 400 plus subscribers, because one thing I did not want to do is have a live stream and nobody show up. I know Blue Wave, when he said he started, he had 10 or 12. And I think our first one the other night we had in the 20s. So I was tickled to death. And I'm hoping it'll grow as we get a regular spot. But the Tuesday night, 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, that is going to be our spot, I reckon, for a while. I really like that spot. We can't do weekends or Wednesday nights because of our business and our church obligations. So we had to have Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And Friday's really not good with us because we're in the inflatable business. We do inflatables for birthday parties, corporate events like Coca-Cola, Home Depot, stuff like that. So a lot of times we have to set the events up on Fridays, and a lot of times we work late on Fridays. So really, Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays was really the only time we really could dedicate the time to do it. So Tuesday was really the most perfect night. And so it worked out great for us. Blue Wave messaged us the other night and asked if that would work. And I don't know how it wound up at an odd hour. I don't know who comes on before us or if anybody's coming on after. So I haven't never got a schedule. Jerry did send me one once, and I couldn't get it to work. And so I've not gotten one sent. And 2, I think it's changed a ton this week, or this past week. So Jerry Holly stepped in a little bit ago, just for a few minutes, and said that everything was about the same, not any change. So that's good. Well, I had told Blue Wave that I didn't want to be on top of anybody. So if Grassroots Living, don't they normally do a video premiere and a live chat? So they don't generally stay on an hour, do they? Their live chat is always based off of a premiere, I think, ain't it? If that's the case, they probably don't go over 30 minutes. That may be why. Man, I love that bunch. They are good. They are, they have some of the craziest things. Yeah, Blue Wave tried to, he said, hey, look, there's not going to be any hard feelings if you want to go over somebody. But my thinking on that, for one, I didn't want to. And 2, we're such a small channel that we couldn't afford to lose anybody to a bigger channel. And so, or somebody like you guys, our Epic RV Adventures, are Meant to Be RV, and you guys have been around longer than us. So excuse me. So y'all are going to attract people y'all's way versus our way, and I didn't want to take anybody from y'all, and I know that we couldn't afford to lose anybody, and so I just didn't want to get into that. Hey, Blue Wave Odyssey, we're just in here chatting about everything: StreamYard and Canva and TubeBuddy, and about our new live stream lineup for tomorrow night that we're going to start at 9:30. So we're just talking about all that. Thanks for coming in. We had up to like 8 or 9 a while ago, and everybody's had to go, and now we're back up to 3. So we have in here with us at this time Blue Wave Odyssey, Meant to Be RVing, and Shelly at Our Epic RV Adventure. Shelly made the ball, or made the boss go to work. What I was fixing to say, I nearly messed up. Well, y'all gonna be tickled to death, Shelly, with that new video series we got coming out. The Yes Ma'am. Yeah, buddy, y'all are gonna like that. Either that or I'm gonna be in the big doghouse one. Yeah, Papa Drew would be tough to go up against. Yeah, that is a tough act to follow. I don't know that I've ever got to catch one of his. I tell you what, guys, I don't know how everybody does it. Last night, I'm trying to think who, after POA, I think. I can't remember. After one of them, I think Slow Momentum was on. I'm not sure. But then they were two other channels that I knew people, which, we all know about everybody. But I went over to, I think it was Camping with the Clammies. Man, we had a good time over there. I didn't get to stay long because it was movie night with the boss. So she had a movie she wanted us to watch. But had a good time. Stayed about 20 minutes or 30 minutes with them and checked out. But man, we had a good time. And I met a lot of people I didn't know. I think I come out of there and that's what they were doing. They were just introducing people to people. And it was real fun. I think I came out of there with 4 or 5 new subscribers and met some people I didn't even know. I mean, RVers and that I didn't know, and I thought I'd been around everybody enough that I would have met a lot. Lily Gypsy Child. Thanks, Lily, for coming in. And Justin and Christina's back. So we're building back up. But we're just yakking, guys. That's all we're doing. We're talking about StreamYard, Canva, talking about Daydream's new regular scheduled program, live stream starting tomorrow night. I hope you all are there. 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central. And our Tuesday night live stream will always be a video raid. I say always, it should always be a video raid. And we are going to try our best to have the video that we raid have the people live with us as co-hosts. That's not always going to work, especially it's not looking like it's going to work this Tuesday. Didn't really have enough time, but we done have 2 live raids scheduled for toward the end of March from people that I have never seen on any of y'all's channels. And they are a great bunch. Y'all are going to love them. I mean, Truva Duo hooked us up with them, and they are great. And then we got another channel some of you might know, and but we're starting to line them up for the few weeks to come. I am really excited about tomorrow night, but I'm really excited about the weeks to come. Okay, Bob, while you're in here, let's see, let me think. I was talking to somebody else too, and they told me something I might do, but just to get another look at it, Blue Wave or Bob, on my StreamYard, I was trying to schedule tomorrow night, and when I go in there to put the time in, it won't let me pick nothing in the time. The time is pre-selected in 5-hour increments. When I hit the arrow to scroll down, it goes 0, 5, 10, 15, just keeps going. Hey, have you ever had that happen, or what am I doing wrong? One of the other channels had told me that there was a selection that changed the time, but I've never seen that. But I'm going to look at it when I get off the air. So we talked about that some. StreamYard. Canva. We was talking about Canva, but Steve Turtle had introduced me to Canva about making thumbnails. I don't know if all of y'all knew about that. Shelly at our Epic RV Adventures said that she does her thumbnails, or some of them, through TubeBuddy. So I didn't know TubeBuddy done that. I downloaded the app today on my phone, but I haven't looked at it any other way and didn't look at it very much today. Also, I was telling everybody, if you want to do live streams and you don't have 1,000 subscribers, that you can download the app Prism Live, Prism Live, and you can do live stream from your phone with no minimum subscribers. I got that idea from Beyond Beauty 3. She has a video where she talks about it. So if you guys don't have Beyond Beauty 3, you need to go and check her out. I think about everybody else in here we all know. So Lily Gipsy, you have been doing very good on your live streams. I've tried to catch as many as I could. Sorry I couldn't. You were filling in for James the other night, and I couldn't get in on time. We have been slammed with a little bit of work from the 2 different companies, and I have been slammed catching up on one of my Yes Ma'am projects. Yep. I think the guys will probably find this hilarious, but I can't give away too much. But let's just say it's been exciting. And I love the finished product. But, it don't take much to make me happy, and I could have left it alone and retired here and not ever done anything to the kitchen, and it would have been perfectly fine. I mean, who don't like green, right? Oh, meant to be RVing. You will love that. So never heard that. Make a thumbnail for. I did that, Blue Wave. I did have the thumbnail selected, and I picked the date, and then when I went over to the time, it wouldn't change. I'm going to play with it some more. I even opened it, Bob, in a different window to see if it had built up some kind of memory or something, because the last live I done was at 5 Central. So I didn't have that problem before, but I didn't notice it because, 5 was already brought up. Justin, I don't just can't StreamYard on my phone. Just can't StreamYard. You can't. I didn't know you could StreamYard on the cell phone. I thought it was only available on the laptop. Also, while I'm thinking about it, Prism will not allow you to bring up anybody on the panel. So that is the downside. Now, I've not done any. Now, that might be what he was saying. I've not done any Prism live streams. I've not done any. I think that Trubiduo, I think they're going to have to use Prism, and I don't know how they're going to do that. I got thinking the other night that they can make their phone a hotspot and then use their laptop and use StreamYard. Y'all got any information on that? I know I'll work off my laptop going down the interstate with my cell phone hotspot. So, meant to be RVing. Yes. Yeah, she's going to be interviewing you guys. Oh, y'all will have a blast. She is really nice. We have different things, and she's helped me. Actually, she's supposed to be doing a review on her microphone. I am fixing to build me a studio in our daughter's old bedroom, and I'm going to buy me. I want a mic that I can bring up to my face, because I'm bad to hit the table and stuff, and I don't know how that will work with one setting. And I like to move stuff around, and I'm the one that when a squirrel walked by, I've lost all my concentration. Yeah, I'm that guy. So, and two, I like having something that I can keep my hands occupied. Y'all notice I like to use my hands. There's a real famous guy that uses his hands a lot. And if you're from Alabama, you know who he is. But even though I root for the other team, Nick Saban is a big hand guy. And most coaches are. You ever notice a coach when they talk with their hand? I'm trying to catch up, meant to be RVing. That would be nice, daydream. I lost track of the conversation, so I don't know what word that would be nice. For some reason, my comments on my cell phone are repeating. Because I just seen. Alright, so I just now got another our epic RV adventure. If you saw our sticker video, I squirrel too. Oh man, I'm bad. That's like if somebody tagged me in a comment over here on my phone and I'm talking to you guys, I'm like, squirrel. So, y'all have to pardon me. Hey guys, we're up to 10 people and it is 3:12 Central Time. That's amazing. Hey, thanks Blue Wave for helping us figure out a time slot too. That was really amazing. And you don't know it because you probably wasn't in here when I said it. But that time slot on that day was probably the most perfect time slot for me and Tammy's active, busy lifestyle. And it couldn't have been a better time slot. And I hope everybody stays up for us. All of us Central guys, that's not late. And it's not very late for all you Eastern guys. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the studio thing. I am going to make a studio. That's what you're talking about, meant to be RVing. I am going to make me a studio, and I don't know if it'll be Bob Blue Wave Odyssey style studio or that nice. But I am going to set up me a table and something that's made this far, live streaming and working on my YouTube stuff. And when I seen those, I think I first seen those the boom mics on Thin Blue Lane. I might have seen them on y'all's others, but I think no, he's got. I think he's got a desk one on it. He may have both, but anyway, I've seen them and I really liked them, and I think that would occupy my hands. I could readjust that mic about 1,000 times during the live feed. That might keep me going. Yeah, Justin. Your dog go after the squirrels? Yeah, I bet. Back when me and my wife was dating, my wife grew up in a little town up near Winchester, Tennessee. It's in Alabama called High Top Community, near Skyline, Alabama. If there's any deer hunters out there, you'll know where Skyline is. And anyway, there was always dogs laying on the porch. Now, I'm not saying she's a hillbilly. I'm just saying that's just the way she was raised out in the woods, a bunch. The Skyline Management Area surrounded their place, and then they owned a bunch of land. And so there was always a couple of dogs laying on the porch. And you could be out there carrying on a conversation about anything under the sun, but if a squirrel come within 100 yards of that place, it was on, boys. It was on. Them dogs were loud, proud, and on the way. And they were good hunting dogs. And Tammy Daddy loved them dogs to death. And he had them trained. He could holler at them. They'd get quiet. But there for a few seconds, boy, it'd get loud. But let's see who's in here. Oh, wow. Y'all do have Talon trained then. Yeah, I can imagine a squirrel coming by and Talon taking off and dragging everybody down the street. That wouldn't be too fun. Shelly would probably laugh, though. I just kind of think she would. What do y'all think? I know if Indiana was there, she'd laugh. What do y'all think about that? I'm having to back up and look at something. Oh, while I got everybody in here, Fury did come by earlier and said to thank everybody and that there's no change. So I guess she's still doing good. But he wanted to thank everybody for supporting them with their prayers and their thoughts. And so he did pop in for just a few minutes. And so that's good news. I'm still praying for her to walk out of there and go home and not ever have to go back. That's what we're praying for. Me and Jill and Bryson, we talk about every day, and about every day her name is mentioned, and so everybody's thinking about her, and we're praying that everything goes as well that the Lord wants it to go. And yeah, it was really good to see him. I was really surprised when I seen him chime in, but that made me feel a lot better. I mean, I haven't known all you guys long, but it hadn't taken very long to get close to all you guys. I talk to you guys more than I talk to my family. I mean, it might be chatting, you know, text and chat back and forth, but I see y'all on the live stream. You guys see us, and we're getting to know each other. One of my guests that I want to have on in a few weeks, and they've done agreed to come on. We just got to work out a date. Is somebody that we all know, but none of us really knows him, and so he's agreed to come on, and him and his family, and I think it's going to be really awesome. It'll be somebody that most of us all know and love. I know we all love them to death, and it's going to be really good. I'm looking forward. Once we get over this first one, I've got people lined up down the stretch, but I think I got a good one in mind for Tuesday night, and I think it'll be good, and hopefully that we can get the people to come and support it, and it be good. And the one we done with Troubadour the other night, last time I looked, we was nearly to 26 watch hours. And I think that's good for a little channel like us. I don't know, it might not be good. Y'all would know more about that. And I don't think a whole lot about that kind of stuff, but it does motivate you when you see, numbers that are good. But my thing here, I just enjoy just being with you guys. I enjoy helping people. I was telling Jill, and I told this story the other night, helping people is like giving your kids something for Christmas. They smile and laugh, and that makes you smile and laugh. And that's what life's about. And that's what missionaries do anyway. Some of the best times I've had in my life, with the exception of my family, it's been in Uganda or Kentucky where we do a lot of mission work. And it's been the little things we've done that's been the most heart touching, It ain't always the big things, even though, we've done some big things that are awesome, especially in the eyes of the world and even in the Christian community. It's been an awesome thing. But I'll tell this little story. And we were in a little village called Lugazi, and I'm going to try not to cry on camera here, but we got to do a little one-on-one stuff in Lugazi village. So it's about 3 hours from Kampala, if any of y'all know anything about Uganda. But we go by this little hut, and I think I have pictures of her on some of my videos. It's just a little mud hut. And you're thinking, wow, I store my lawnmower in a better building. And so we stopped. The guy with us knows her, she lives in this area where he lives. And he said that she has no family and that she's not in real great health. And this is all she had, and the community chipped in and built this hut. And so we stopped, and it was pitiful, guys. I mean, pitiful. Dirt floor, and the beds were nasty. Her clothes she had forever and 10 years, and they were just threadbare. I don't know how they were holding on. One of our local newspaper radio stations, they're actually on the bank, this bank right here. They're friends of mine. That family owns all that. Real good friends of mine. And they had gave us a bunch of T-shirts that they had with their newspaper name. They weren't going to get anything out of that. Us taking them to Uganda. But he gave me a suitcase full of T-shirts to carry. And the first thing I done, went back to the van. I grabbed me a T-shirt. I'm thinking, this T-shirt means nothing to us back in the States, but it means the world to her. And she started shouting and hollering and gave me a hug, gave the whole team a hug. That's what that t-shirt meant to her. And anyway, when we left, I turned and looked at the manual and I said, because she's living there by herself. I mean, she's isolated. Anybody could take advantage of her, steal what little stuff she had, or if she had any money, steal it, or hurt her just for the building, and so Emmanuel, we support an orphanage where Emmanuel lives, and some friends of ours just built a big, nice new orphanage, and we support it in different ways. We bought desks for it, and we just dug the well. One of the wells, I don't know if y'all seen any of it, but we just started pumping water out of a well there a couple weeks ago that we dug while we were there, or had dug while we were there. I gave the money to be dug. And anyway, so I asked Emmanuel, I said, Emmanuel, if I paid you to build her a hut on your property or something a little bit better than this right here, so you could have her close to you so y'all could watch over her, what would that cost me? And he said we could build her a nice hut for about 125 American dollars. Guys, that just got all over me. So I gave him the $125 and told him to build her a hut and bring her close. And we're going to put her a bed in it. And I'm not saying that bragging on me, but I'm just saying that's a little project that touched my heart. And it's burned in my heart like a tattoo, I guess. I'll probably never, ever forget that. I gave him enough money to go in there, or on behalf of our mission organization, we have a mission organization, and it's funded by people that donate to it. So anyway, I gave him enough money from the mission to get her a new bed, some new clothes, and a new hut, and all that probably went $300 or $400. But it was a little project, but boy, it had huge impact on her life and a huge impact on my life. Now she'll be around people. I just couldn't imagine not being around people. I'm a people person. I like being around people. And I just couldn't imagine not being around somebody, But anyway, just share that little story. The longer y'all hang around me, the more stories I'll tell. But I've been going to Uganda since 2014. We also do work here locally. We do a lot of work here locally. And Williamsburg, Kentucky, if any of y'all are in or around that area, we have a church in Williamsburg we do work. Talk about a little small project. We went up there and bought a young man a PlayStation game system the other day. He goes to one of these churches and he's got some kind of disease that's killing him. I mean, it's honestly killing him. And he is the most loyal attender of that church, and he has to come by himself. The van, they go and pick him up, but he is dedicated. Anytime they take up prayer requests, he raises his hand. Anytime they're on an event, he's there. Anytime they need help to work in the church, he's there. And he's a young man. He's about 13 or 14-year-old, but he's been going, well, ever since I've been going up there, I've been seeing him. He was a little man. Now he's taller than me, but he's got this devastating disease, and it's taking over his speech, and it's being able to walk. And guys, mission work ain't just about food all the time, and I know that may ruffle some feathers. A lot of people says mission work is about needs and love and Jesus, and the love and the Jesus part's true, but love is shown a bunch of different ways. And we went up there, and I didn't even take money out of Dirt Road Missions. I talked to some friends of mine. I was telling them the story. In a few minutes, I had about $500 in my pocket from just buddies and friends of mine that said, here, go up there and buy him something cool and awesome that make his day and rock his world. So we sort of done a mini Make-A-Wish Foundation, because they're not giving him to live, not too much longer. He may live another year or two, but it's slowly taking over. He's going to be in a wheelchair here before too much longer if the Lord don't intervene. But we went up there and gave him that and bought him a new TV. He was having to share a TV. Then since he got disabled, he had to move downstairs, and so his brother, he was sharing a TV with his brother, and so we went in there and bought him a new TV and a new game system and some games to go with it. And then we gave them all that stuff to the youth department and had the youth department give it to him. So he got all that from his friends that he went to church with. And so that's what it's all about. We ain't got to go big or go home. It's the little things that mean the biggest. But I didn't mean to bore y'all guys with all my stories, but I get off. You talk about what's on your heart and what you love. Thank you, Shelley. Everybody has their own thing they can do. I will agree with that. I don't, not everybody has to go overseas. Not everybody has to go out of state. We have a little lady in our church that makes sock dolls. They're snowmen. Y'all may have seen them on Facebook. They're about the size of my phone, my iPhone. And she takes a sock. We actually found the idea on Facebook and showed it to her, and she made it better. But she makes thousands of socks a year. Sock snowmen. And she sends them with whoever's going out of the country or even locally. If they're doing a mission project, she'll say, hey, I've got all these dolls. Come get all you need. Just make sure the babies get them. The kid, that she calls them all baby. And that's her mission. She's not able to get out of her house. And she sits there in her wheelchair, and we've tried to help keep her wheelchair going and her van going. But she makes it to church when she can. Not always. If it's real bad weather, she can't come. But she sits there, and all she asks is that we support her with socks. And she stuffs them full of Walmart plastic bags or, grocery store plastic bags. That's the stuffing. And then, and yarn. She ties them off with yarn, I think it is. Anyway, and she also makes tic-tac-toe games and puts them in Ziploc bags. So she gets people to cut their cereal boxes up into squares. And they bring them to church and give her stacks. Everybody, a lot of people eat cereal or even cracker boxes. And she gets them to cut them up squares and draw on it for her because she's not really able to do a lot of that with her hands. And then we collect Coke bottles for her, Coke bottle lids. And she takes those lids, and if they're all the same color, she'll mark an X on some of them, and then the others will be zeros. And she'll make tic-tac-toe game. If you have nothing, that tic-tac-toe game is like one of our kids getting a new car. I have given them things out in Uganda, and you just see a kid's face light up. That is something else. But patience is something. Serenity Meadow, permaculture. That's a good thing there. Hey, there's a lot of active mission fields in this area, and people just don't take advantage of it. I'm blessed to be a mission pastor at a pretty good sized church, and we do a lot of outreach. And what I tell people, if you work 7 days a week, your mission field at work. But also, there's two kinds of missionaries. There's the goers and there's the senders. You can be a sender. There's nothing wrong with being a sender. But if you are going to be a sender, and you're going to financially support missionaries that go, there's still work here for you to do. I don't care if you work 7 days a week. There's always something you can do. But I do agree that people that send, and I tell people, we have a big race here in our area. There's about 1,000 people come to run this 5 and 10K we have every year here in Rainsville. And that organization gives our organization money to dig a well. They're nearly up to enough to dig one by themselves. But I tell the crowd, I say, look, when y'all sign up, y'all are part of this well that we just dug. y'all are part of this orphanage we just built, or y'all are part of the water bottles we just gave away, or whatever, you know. It takes everybody. Dirt Road Mission, which is me and Tammy and the kids, we can't do anything without the support of a lot of people. And we're all in. All right, Shelly, go do your running around. Walk a high wire. Now that'll be hilarious. I'm reading through the chat, guys. Any of you guys, y'all got any, if you ever have any questions about mission work or what me and Tammy does, feel free to ask. I doubt it would ever be anything that I wouldn't want to ask, but if it is, I'll just say, hey, it's not something I want to talk about, or I might say I'll email you. But there's not much that I probably wouldn't talk about. Hey, Beyond Beauty 3, we've been talking about you. Again, you caught me last time talking about you. I was telling everybody about your video where you talk about the Prism live. We were talking about StreamYard and Canva and what you could stream on and what you couldn't. So I was sending everybody over your way to watch the video. But I need to do something right here. Beyond Beauty, I just made you a moderator. I want you to put your link to your page on the chat so people can link to you, and you might tell them what the video is where you talk about that. Also, Beyond Beauty, while you're here, have you, and did I miss it, have you done the review on the cheaper boom mic yet? Because I'm fixing to buy one. I'm fixing to build us a studio since we have a regular time slot. And if you didn't know that, Beyond Beauty, tomorrow night at 9, or anybody else that came in, tomorrow night at 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 Central, we will start our regular scheduled video raid live tomorrow night, 9:30 Eastern, and it'll be a weekly live stream. It'll be our weekly video raid live, and that's what it'll be on Tuesday night. Now, during the day, if I get on here talking, we're just chit-chatting about whatever we come up with and asking questions about stuff. And let me see here. So, Beyond Beauty, is that the link for your talking about Prism, the one you just shared? Okay, you haven't done a review video just yet. We'll try to get one out this week. Okay, so the mic that you're using, Beyond Beauty, was it the one that you said was $70 from Amazon, and it was USB, had a USB plug? I think that's what I understood. What I'm talking about with Beyond Beauty, she gotten one mic, and it looked really cool and looked like it was, or sounded like it was working really good. And I want to think she said that she gave, okay, the mic she is using now is $39. Okay, I was thinking she had one that was $70. It may be the one that she's fixing to get. So the mic you're using now, the boom mic, ain't it, Beyond Beauty? I think it was the one I watched you on the other day. You was pulling down. That, do you like that $39 one? Because that is something I really like, is the 39. I'm gonna build us a studio just so I can keep all my stuff in there and get set up with the lights and the sound. I don't know how that stream all go, but I'm gonna have to work my way up and sort of watch you guys and learn. But I want to have a place that I'm set up every week or every night that I can go in there and it's all set up. But I do want me a boom mic so I can move it with my hands and keep. I'm pretty sure it was a USB mic. Let's see. Okay, it Beyond Beauty, I think I'm correct in saying that the $39 one also has a USB, right? Justin's asking that, but I think I heard you say that on air. Okay. Did you say that, Justin? It don't have a USB, but they have one with a USB for the same price. So let me ask you guys this, because I'm new, I'm not a technical guru. But so if I get me a mic USB, I have a 2011 MacBook Pro that has been refurbished with all new software in it that I've not had, but I got it for Christmas. The kids bought it for me for Christmas because they knew I was going to start doing this. And I have all the ports in the side, unlike the new ones. And so if I hook this in, if I hook me a USB mic in the USB port, will it bypass the mic in the laptop, or will I have an option to pick? Beyond Beauty, I have an awesome mic that I use, that I need to use more often. I have a Shure mic, and I could probably use it here. It just don't have a long cord on it, and I want something I can move. But I have a stand and a mic, and I mount my phone in it, and the mic mounts to the top. I know y'all seen them on Facebook, but I bought it for Uganda. And then the more I thought about it, the more I thought that I didn't know that if it would work too hot. So what I want, I can use the Shure mic out in the field on my phone, and I think it'll be fine. Plus, I've not used it yet. Well, I've used it once or twice, but not mainly. What I want, the mic that I buy will be only in the house, in the studio, only for live streamed in the house. So, uh, so you're saying the $39 will do that, right? I mean, it'll be good enough for that. It just won't work on both the phones, what you're saying, and the computer. If I understood that right. Hey, Aaron, Deborah. Good to have you guys. We're just chit-chatting. We're talking a lot of technology. I've told a few mission stories, and if y'all want to hear another mission story, we can do that, but we don't have to stay on here long. I guess when everybody gets ready to go, we'll go, but we've talked everything from StreamYard to Canva to TubeBuddy. Now we're on boom mics for live streaming. If y'all got any input on that, y'all can throw that out there. We're open ear. Okay. So Beyond Beauty 3, if you just come in, has a $39 boom mic that she is using. I just seen where anyway, where Beyond Beauty 3 is using a $39 boom mic, and she likes it, the way I understand it, except for the fact she can't use it on her phone. So, and she can put her link again, or she has put her link in. Somewhere on there, I lost it, but Beyond Beauty 3. If you don't have her, you need to get her. She's got some good reviews on that. The one mic she talks about in one of her videos. I think that's also the same video she talks about the Prism out, if anybody's ever interested in that. So I'm going to have to get Beyond Beauty 3 to come on and do a live video raid with us one night and let us just raid her channel. She got a lot of good content. Matter of fact, I may have to get her on tomorrow night. She could come on tomorrow night, be our co-host. We can talk about everything. But tomorrow night, I've got some stuff planned, but I think when I looked at the stats, the viewers really love the video rates. I don't know how y'all liked them, if y'all liked them or not, but every time we done a video raid, we'd have a jump in our stats compared to other videos. Our video raid outperformed all of our Uganda videos, and that blew me away. I told this the other night when I was interviewing Truba Duo. I thought African Safari would trump everything. And our African Safari videos are way down the chain. Just about our whole top 10 is full of video rates, and they performed well. And everybody I've tried to watch, everybody that we rated has performed a lot better than the next few days. Like gained a lot, and they had a lot of daydream comments. So that let me know a lot of you guys liked what you seen, and y'all went over there and subscribed to their channel, and so that was good. And left comments. That's always good. When we have these video raids, I don't never guarantee that y'all get subscribed back to. All I can do is help the people that we're trying to help, and hopefully it works out. One of the other channels says that, if you're going to ever be a real big channel, that the road has to be a two-way street. And not that you want to take somebody you don't like, but you need to treat everybody the way you'd want to be treated. So if everybody offers good content and they're supporting you, if the person that's supporting you's got good content, you need to return the favor. Unless it's something like in my case, there's a few people that I can't subscribe to, but I think people know that when they subscribe to me. So, so now I subscribe to a lot of things. You don't have to carry my faith or my beliefs for me to subscribe to you. You just can't be out there having a bunch of vulgar stuff, I just ain't going to do that, and I don't want it brought up on my reminders and all that, So just try to keep it clean and nice. So Justin and Christina already friends with Beyond Beauty 3. Now we're talking toilet. Well, this conversation went down the drain, ain't it? I just had to say that. So what's new, Beyond Beauty 3? What's new in your live stream? I know you do a lot of women stuff, but you're gonna do us a live. You're gonna do us a review on that microphone, right? Hey, Rhonda, we're still here. We're still just chatting about all kind of stuff. The conversation is starting to go down the drain. We've let Beyond Beauty and Justin and Christina take over the conversation, and it went south. I don't even know what they're talking about. So, Beyond Beauty, are we going to break 500 together? How close are you? I think we might, if we can keep on a pretty good pace, we might break 500 by tomorrow night. We're hoping. We have, since we started being guests, I tell you, throw something else out there. If you want to build subscribers, I'm just telling you how we've done it. Now, everybody don't do it their own way. I thought you had over 400 Beyond Beauty. We're going to have to fix that. We are going to have to do a video raid, because you're going to have to catch up. But if you want to, I'll tell you what we've been doing. And I've watched the stats as we do it. We were a no-name 15 subscriber channel. Nobody knew us. It was friends and family. MJ recommended us on her channel. We jumped some. She told us to go see Blue Wave. We jumped a bunch. And then we started getting to meet y'all, and we're gaining. All right, it sort of leveled off, and we weren't doing much. Well, Traveling Down the Banisters invited me to be on their live stream one night. Wow. After the live stream, we start going up again. In the middle of all that, too, we start visiting other live streams. And, we get 3 or 4 here, 3 or 4 there. So, after the Traveling Down the Banisters, I was on 2 or 3 more live streams. we started going to 2 or 3 more live streams, and man, our subscribers went up. It wasn't even our live stream, but people were seeing Daydream About Nice Things wrote on the screen. And man, our subscriptions just started climbing and climbing. When we done our first, when I done these first 2 tests before we done the one with Troubadour, it went straight up. We started people that would in here that we didn't know, or I don't know how they found us. But anyway, we started going up. I guess they was watching the replays or something. And then the Troubadour live last week was a big hit. And so it's just, you got to get out there. There's 31 million channels. If you think sitting and waiting on people to come to your channel and you producing good content, it's going to build you an awesome channel, I'm afraid you're wrong. There's 31 million people out there doing what you're doing. It might not be doing the same content, but if you don't let people know you're out there, how are they going to know you're out there? And when you're a little channel, you don't get promoted. And so you've got to work your way up if you want to get promoted. I'm all about helping other people. I'd rather help you guys get up. Like Beyond Beauty, we're going to have to do something about that. And so we're going to help get her up. And so I'm thinking when I come into this live stream, we was at 488. Now, like I say, I go to a lot of live streams. I'll be in one for 20 minutes. I'll nod out and I'll go to another because I know there's so many people. Like Beyond Beauty may be having one, somebody else be having one. Well, I'll spend 20 minutes in one, I'll duck out and I'll try to go to the other. It's very rare that you'll see me at one live stream the whole time. I do, but it's only because I don't know somebody else doing another one. Because I try to be sort of like when you're a teenager, you try to go to all the parties, even if it's just for a few minutes, but that's how we do ours. Y'all do y'all's how you want, but I just think that helping everybody else and getting out there and seeing people, I think that's the way to go. I think Blue Wave and Justin and Christina, I think they're as big and growing as fast as they're growing because of the help. I'm hardly ever on a live stream at chat that I don't see Justin and Christina and Blue Wave Odyssey. It is rare that both of them are not there all the time. They get with it. And people get used to seeing their name and they'll start clicking on it. They say, oh, are we subscribers to them? We need to be subscribers to them because they support it. That's what people will do when you start with it. I see Beyond Beauty at a lot of them. She's about everything that we do, she's at. And so that's what it takes if you want to grow them big numbers. That's what we do, and that's what we figured out. I knew from we started networking with Mike and MJ and Blue Wave and Camper Life and working with Justin and traveling down the banisters, I knew that you were going to have to be seen, if that makes sense. Oh, yeah. I enjoy helping others. I don't have a lot to offer. I'm not a Mark at the Art of RV. I never will be. I'm not a Blue Wave Odyssey. I never will be. I'm not a Justin and Christina in their van and them having a baby. That in itself is great content. I'm a missionary. My life is about helping everybody else. And that's what I have to offer. And it's not that I offer it to get big and get known and all that. It's just that's what I offer to the world. That's my calling. And so I can give y'all what I have to give and have fun doing it. And so that's what this channel is all about. Laugh and have fun and do crazy stuff and let everybody else laugh about us and whatever they want to do. They can either join or laugh or gripe and complain, whatever. But we're going to do what we do and we're going to have fun. Me and Tammy, by owning the inflatable business, is trying to figure out a way of being at the Mayberry thing. I would love to meet all you guys, and I've got some awesome fun ideas that I want to bring and have fun with all you guys. But we was going over our schedule, and we track anybody that's owned a business know. Any business owner knows from one year to the next, pretty much, unless they're still a growing company. They're going to know how much money they're going to make and how much business they're going to have each month, year to year. Especially if you've been in business over 5 or 6 years, 10 years especially. If you don't know, you should know. So me and Tammy's looking several years back. Some of our business has trended down a little bit, and competition's moved in, and we're moving into different types of businesses, and so you have to be ready to move at all times if you're going to survive in this world. Me and Tammy survived 2 world financial disasters, like World Trade Centers and housing market boom, bust and all that. We've survived that, and we've been in businesses that were affected tremendously by those, and we survived them. We've made it, and we've never missed a payment and never went without a meal. But it has took being able to adjust and move to different things and keep going and not giving up. So, but with that being said, we've been looking at our schedule. We really want to make the Mayberry thing. I think it'd be a blast. He's talking about sharing the people that we're going to have on video, the video raid live. I think it's March the 31st. I have them booked. Is a connection I made through Trubaduo. Now, ain't that something? So this is how this connection works. Mike and MJ, I connected with them on Instagram. Well, they brought us to meet Bob at Blue Wave Odyssey and William at Camper Life. All right? So then we come in and connect with all of you guys. So then we connect during the video raids. We hook up with Trubaduo. Well, she connects with all y'all, so y'all gain one, and she gains a bunch, about 200, I think, as of right now. So then she connects us with somebody else. So they're going to gain a 100 or so, hopefully, and y'all all going to gain another subscriber. And so you see how that works? So it's, if you didn't know better, you'd think it was a pyramid scheme or something, but it's not. Nobody's paying nobody or anybody. It's just we're all having fun. Well, look, guys, we're down to 3. Yep, that's networking. That's how we grow. That's how we have grown both of our businesses, is being seen. You want to know why banks and big companies have a lot of community outreach programs? Because it's networking like this. This bank don't pay me to wear their caps every day, and I know every time y'all see me, I'm wearing a different color of one of their caps. But that bank is good to me. That bank is good to our mission program. That bank is good to outreach here. And they're good, great Christian family owned, and they treat people like somebody. I wear this because I want to. I don't wear it because they're paying me to. I'm proud to wear it because I'm proud to be associated with them, and I'm glad they're associated with us. But anyway, we're down to 3, and I know y'all got things to do, and we got a bunch of live chats coming up, and we have been on 1 hour and 30 minutes. And boy, I thank y'all, and we might do some more of these once or twice a week. But Beyond Beauty 3, I will be emailing you if your email is on your channel. So we're going to see if we can help figure out why we can't get you up to 500. So I may have friends that you don't have, and Justin and Christina may have friends that you don't have, and they may think you're only a beauty channel, and you're a lot more than that. And so we're going to work on see if we can't help you get up there. And so I know that sounds funny coming from somebody that's been doing this longer, but still I want to help you whatever I can. So I will try to be getting in touch with you in a few minutes. All right, see you guys. Thanks for coming in, and we'll do this again in a day or two.